Welcome to the Sleuth Intuition YouTube channel. Sit back, relax and chillax for a few.
Just take it easy, man.
You know, that's your answer for everything, dude.
Now just go, oh. What? Do it, man. Oh. 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 Shit.
Don't be a scrub. Hit the thumbs up. Welcome to the Sleuth Intuition YouTube channel. Sit back, relax and chillax for a few.
Just take it easy, man.
You know, that's your answer for everything, dude.
Now just go, oh. What? Do it, man. Oh. 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 Shit.
Ooh, sorry, I was coughing. Those dabs will get you. How's everybody doing? Are you guys as bored as me on a Saturday? I don't do much. It's just too hot to go golfing. So what's up, Digital? Good to see you. D, how are you? Hi, Lisa. Well, if you guys are as bored as me, we're just going to hang out, kind of see what happens on the live stream. Right before this, I was looking at Keegan Klein's interview transcripts. You know, most times I go through all the evidence and something pops out at me in regards to the Delphi case. The only thing that popped out at me was the, let's see here. It just keeps stacking. The phone, your phone that you had. All your search history was deleted from 210 to 215. So I think if you're going to connect any of the clients to that crime, it would have happened between 210 and 215. Because, I mean, he didn't even touch any of the other phones. It was just his main phone. He deleted that information. They weren't able to recover it. And did you guys catch Kelsey's interview with Gray Hughes? I think she was admitting that a female that she knows was hacking Libby's account. That seems so strange. And how do you have her password? I don't know. I don't get any of this. But that stuff is really strange to me. And I think it means something. You know, when you have somebody that's been murdered and part of the MO is luring via catfish. I think it's important. Or maybe it's even more important that we don't ask certain people certain questions. Like certain family members, like, who cares? Who messaged who did what? What if there's just a whole bunch of other like weird stuff going on behind the scenes that has nothing to do with anything? That's the problem with people. We have bullshit layered on top of bullshit. That's what we do best. I did do a show about the inmates drawing. I was the one that brought it back, all the attention back to it. Guess you missed that one. Let me pull up that folder, actually. All right. I have it listed under P. Phillips sketch. Let's take a look. Hey, what's up? What's up, Hoosier? How you doing? Good to see you, man. All right. So let's go ahead and pull up the sketch he was referring to. So this is kind of a mystery, I guess. Because the person it was sent to says they received it by March 3rd. And the Twitter post where I found it is, I believe it was March 3rd of 2017. So I guess if you're going to draw this on the 24th, send it out by mail. Yeah, I guess the time frame could be right, especially if it's local within the same state. Yeah, Hoosier, you're welcome here anytime, man. Oh, Carrie Timmons. Oh, okay. That would make a lot more sense. You know, sometimes you think it's somebody who may not have the right, but that would make a lot of sense. What's up, Olivia? Some interesting things about this sketch here, and only because of my obsession with the motion video on the bridge, would have to be this here. I mean, there are some frames where you could actually see this, and I'm still not sure if I'm going to put together a video on it, but there's a couple frames where you can actually pick up something very similar to that there. What do you guys think? Phone case, right? All right. And then also you have some, like, what is this? Some strange details here. Mace. Yeah, could be some mace. Now, I'm assuming the artist here, to me, it looks like they're bringing up the hoodie, right? Over the face. And then also here, it almost looks like a Bluetooth device, maybe? No? A lot of strange details there. Yeah, I've heard that it was a fireman. I also heard that it was a connection to Flora. This almost, I'm trying to figure out what this is here. What does that look like? Yeah, a little kill kit. Hey, what's up, Tommy? It's just very detailed for the date that it was released. So he drew it on the 24th, And the person received it on March 3rd. I mean, that's a whole lot of detail. Are you guys familiar with the 2016 Indiana Packers bomb threat? The guy, Brian Phillips? Armchair Observer says some killers are ex-cops, firemen. Really strange. It's not strange to me because those are all adrenaline jobs. You know, adrenaline is a drug. So when you can get that drug pumping, you're really just feeding that addiction. In not all cases, but I'm just saying, and I'm thinking for some killers, they could be feeding that part of it. There's always some kind of appetite. But let's do a quick recap on this. An arrest has been made in an alleged bomb threats to Indiana Packers Corporation on May 9th, and this is 2016. Brian Phillips, 47, Lafayette, was arrested on a Carroll Superior Court arrest warrant. He was taken into custody at his Lafayette residence and Lafayette Police early Friday, May 20th, and jailed in the Tippecanoe County Jail. He was charged with 2 counts of false reporting as a level 6 felonies. Wow. Phillips' bond was fixed in the amount of $5,000 cash. Phillips was also detained in regard to a writ of attachment issued from Tippecanoe Superior Court 4 on an unrelated matter there. I wonder what that unrelated matter is. Phillips remains in a Carroll County jail as press time. And I believe he actually had court, if I'm not mistaken, on the 13th. And it was canceled for some reason. Yeah, the thing in his ear. Yeah. I mean, what's going on with all this detail? All we had was like an image. We didn't even have the video, right? At this point. Oh, no, I guess we would on the 22nd, right? So maybe that's just a good interpretation. I'm not sure. Strange, right? Let me see what else I got on this dude. Let's see. Updated. This is February 22nd, 2017. Production at Indiana Packers Corp. in Delphi was interrupted Wednesday afternoon after the company's employment office in Lafayette received a bomb threat. Carroll County Sheriff's deputies were called to the meatpacking plant at 1:10 p.m. February 22nd on a report of a threat that had been planned into an office in Lafayette in which the caller threatened of 2 bombs, according to police. So this is a separate incident. But if you notice here at the bottom, they talk about Mr. Phillips here. The threat was Indiana Packers' second in less than a year. In May 2016, police were called to the plant after another anonymous bomb threat. An employee of Indiana Packers was later released and charged in connection with that threat. Brian Phillips of Lafayette is scheduled to face a jury trial this May and felony charges stemming from 2016 threat police say he made. Wow. So felony charges stemming from 2006. Yeah, so he was facing multiple charges. You know, that seems like a schedule change. You know, if he has court February 13th of 2017, Carroll County Court, I wonder where that was located. I wonder specifically where he had to be. And if it was canceled, that kind of goes into the whole FBI profile or what to look for, you know, something they had scheduled, cancellation, a story for the cancellation that no longer makes sense, stuff like that. Hey, Jules. What's up, Vanessa? Boston, good to see you. Somebody named B. Phillips, whoever that is. I'm not saying it is the same person. It's just something that I was able to find. But let's take a look at that signature. And apparently, whoever drew this was in jail at the time. So on February 24th of 2017, this person would have been or was able to fabricate or make it appear that he was in jail at the time. Yeah, Kokomo. That place is hardcore. Ann Lissette says some cops and some firemen are in the professions for the wrong reasons, as firefighters are given more and more authority without constitutional restraints. We are heading into serious danger. I don't know. I think it's just 1 out of 10 is always going to be a bad apple. You know, you can take 10 firefighters, you could take 10 kindergarten teachers, and 1 out of 10 is going to be a bad apple. It's just statistics. So you just got to kind of watch out for that 1%. Bogey 708, what's up? Endorphin is a drug. Don't know about adrenaline. Isn't adrenaline's not an endorphin? Endorphins are chemicals produced by the body to relieve stress and pain. They work similarly to a class of drugs called opioids. Well, I mean, everything is just, you know, receptors in your brain, and drugs just kind of control what's allowed in and what's allowed out. Humanimal, hello. Yeah, very capable, imaginative artist. What's with the flames? Is it just like he's going to hell? But it's stuff like this. Like, what is that? Like, why are you putting this? Almost look like a doll's head to me or something. And I don't mean to feed into that crap, but I mean, what is that? And then like this kind of stuff over here. Just the little details that make you go, what is that? And then how he has his face covered. Just strange. No, I don't know if it's this guy. This was his Facebook. Kind of looks like the description, but that's the guy that called in the bomb threat. Crazy. But yeah, that's what they were referring to with the sketch. Very interesting. Yeah, I think everybody did for some reason. Digital. Yeah, Joe Paul. Thanks, Hoosier. Hoosier said, Joe Paul tweeted on March 3rd, 2017, that a prisoner sent me this sketch today of the prime suspect in the deaths of 2 Delphi teenagers. Yep, March 3rd. See, I knew it was March 3rd. And see, prisoner. Thank you. The fire down below. Yeah, I wonder what that means. But I also know artists like to draw flames. You know, it's like one of the first things we master. Draw some flames. Oh, adrenaline is a hormone. Okay. That's interesting. Thank you. Yeah, I wish we could hear more from that artist. What are the chances it's the same person? I mean, it's obvious this is Bizarro World. So, yeah. The more I look at that image, that's kind of what I see. There's just so much double exposure and cascading imagery. It's just, there's so much going on. Yep, ties to Vegas, whatever that means. More of that circumstantial. Yeah, it's kind of similar to like a tattoo, you know? Brownish red hair. Are we still on that? Is that like still a detail? Is that something we're focused on? Eminem says, I remember being hopped up on adrenaline when getting off the fair ride. I was shaking and feeling sick. Not a good feeling. Wow. Yeah, very similar to a gas mask, but it doesn't seem practical. You know, it seems more practical that you're just going to maybe try to pull up the shirt or maybe even the collar as much as you can, Fonzie style, you know. 50-50. Hey, what's up, fangirl? Hey, Veronica. Yeah, he does kind of look like the Elephant Man. Let's go to the 2017 bomb threat. Let me see what I got here. I looks like I have a folder on it here. All right. Production at Indiana Packers Corp in Delphi was interrupted Wednesday afternoon after the company's employment office in Lafayette received a bomb threat. Okay, so they got the call at the company's employment office in Lafayette. See, this article is a little bit more detailed than the other one. Carroll County Sheriff's deputies were called to the meatpacking plant at 1:10 p.m. February 22nd on a report of a threat that had been phoned into the office in Lafayette, in which the caller threatened of 2 bombs, according to police. Carroll Sheriff Tobe Lesenby said police remained at the scene until shortly after 4 p.m., helping Indiana Packers management and other law enforcement search the plant. The search turned up nothing, Lesenby said. I think somebody must have thought we had a bunch of downtime. See, that kind of plays into that whole like law enforcement calling in fake calls or firefighters lighting. You know all these firefighters that get caught lighting wildfires to try to get more hours or because they're not getting any work. Kind of seems like that's what he's saying, right? I think somebody must have thought we had a bunch of downtime, or he doesn't mean anything like that. He's just saying, maybe somebody just said, hey, let's keep law enforcement busy. So who knows what he really meant. Lesenby said in jest as police activity at the plant wound down. We clarified that the activity was unrelated to law enforcement's ongoing investigation into the murders of 2 teenage Delphi girls. Carroll County deputies are working with the state police and the FBI on a double homicide case. The agencies had held a press conference Wednesday morning regarding the homicides. However, Lesenby said the police presence in Indiana Packers was totally unrelated to the homicide investigation. Sheriff's deputies were joined by Lafayette Police and Howard County Sheriff's deputies. Lesenby said a spokesperson for Indiana Packers did not immediately return a voicemail left requesting comment. And then we already read that bottom part. So let's take a look at this. So look at the date, February 22nd, 2017. We have this post from Alexis McAdams. Police still sweeping Delphi for evidence in murders. Police brought these boots to analyze key evidence at this point. And what's funny is like I think on the 19th or something, somebody also had tipped in one of their family members, and that family member worked there. So I was always wondering if it was related and they used the bomb threat as a cover, or if it was this B. Phillips guy again, toying with these guys. I'm not sure. See, they're bringing in the boots. I wonder if they were just kind of comparing the tread marks or something. Anne Lisette says, I used to think reddish brown hair was not common, but every creep that arrests in Indiana seems to have reddish hair. Well, I mean, it does seem common for that area. Strawberry blonde, reddish hair, or even just light brown. Yeah, Omar, we were talking about that at the beginning of the stream. I found that very strange, actually. But it could be nothing. It could be a family member that she's referring to. Hoosier Cold Cases kind of put that into perspective for me. Thanks again for that. Makes perfect sense. Digital says flames make me think of Flora and all the fires in the surrounding area. When that fire was declared arson, that made someone a quadruple murder suspect. Yeah, instantly. And now the fire department's taking the reward money, I heard, or absorbing it. Better yet, absorbing it, I guess would be the right word. Yeah, what's up with that, fangirl? Olivia's not buying it, Omar. Some space boots. Oh yeah, that Anthony Shots. Wasn't that? I think that was actually in Kokomo. Oh. Yeah, we should play. Let's listen to this video.
And you can hear that determination in the Indiana State Police officers' voices saying they're going to do whatever it takes to find the person that took these girls' lives. And as police continue to sort through hundreds of tips they're getting on the case, they're also still combing Delphi for evidence. What you're looking at right now is exclusive video of an officer carrying in a pair of men's dark colored boots. Those were analyzed by investigators inside of the police headquarters here in Delphi. Right now, officials tell me they were checking out those boots to see if they were a big piece of evidence. Right now, they don't know exactly what that part of evidence could be in this investigation, but they don't believe it has a lot of evidentiary value at this point. But it just shows you that they're still active and out here in the area. FBI officials were actually in this area behind me, in that 40 acres of private property where those girls' bodies were found, still looking for evidence. So even though they took that crime scene tape off the other day, it's still an active investigation out here. So once again, all that we can ask you to do tonight is go to our website. Just keep listening to that clip.
Vanessa, I think they do. Let's take a look at some of these photos here from photographer J. Kyle Keener. I think you can see footprints. See right there to the left. I think he has a better one here. So you can see there's a footprint there. There's one there. And then if I'm not mistaken, there's another one like in the rocks here somewhere. This isn't the best image, but if you can find one of the better images, you can see it. But yeah, you can see there, and even kind of right there. Yeah, see, this one looks like it's half in the water, half out. This one always looked like a knee imprint or a dog paw. Do you guys see like a dog paw right here? Can you guys see that? Like a paw print. Hey, what's up, Lynn? Yeah, different sandifers. There's actually a lot of sandifers out there. Here's a article by J. Kyle Keener, or actually more of a comment or a post. Uh, he writes, "It has been a tragic day in Carroll County, Indiana, the scene of a double murder. One thing they never teach you in journalism school is how creepy it feels to have to cover a homicide. For several hours, I photographed the search for two missing 13-year-old girls. This type of endeavor is stressful for the searchers, the first responders, and also the media at the scene. Detectives found the bodies of two missing teens near a rural hiking trail below the abandoned Monon High Railroad Bridge. The bridge itself is incredibly beautiful, making it difficult to witness horrific murder scenes so nearby. From 75 yards away, I could see girls' clothing in Deer Creek east of the bridge and knew full well that the girls were found very nearby. To walk in a place that a murderer had walked only a handful of hours earlier is extremely upsetting. But as a journalist, it is part of the business that simply needs done to tell the news of our area. So he was there before it was announced. And really, you can tell there's not a whole lot of people out there searching. Before it was announced, he was taking these photos. I think this one was taken at around 10, just at like somewhere between 10 and 11. Yeah, I got mad respect for Alexis. She has a whole portfolio, and half of it is great coverage on Delphi. So, yeah, shout out to Alexis. Yep. Hoosier says, I wonder if someone reached out to J. Kyle Keener if he would release the higher quality images. He may not be able to. I did. I messaged him and asked him. Well, I didn't ask him specifically, but I did message him and told him that I was interested in that. I didn't get a response. But he has so many different emails, I'm not even sure if it was the correct one. But apparently he has some images that he took that he got in big trouble for. At least that's what the rumor mill spit out. Yeah, they do. It's a big plant. A lot of people work there. Which image, Vanessa? Is this the same image? Or no? Or am I off of it? Sorry. There's always a delay. Oh, we got a new member. Thanks, Chickpea. We'll see you in the next members meeting. Very exclusive. Yeah, like just the toes, a couple toes. I can see that. Yeah, you're right. It could be. It does kind of look like that. Hey, Miss Persevere, how are you? Good to see you. Yep, absorbing the reward money. Yeah, I don't know what the explanation for that is. I mean, it's officially been, it's officially a murder. So I don't, if anything, that reward fund should be getting bigger and people should be fighting harder for it. I don't understand that at all. Something about that case doesn't feel right. Yeah, I'm thinking that's possible. Because we know that creek played a big part. Were they forced through there? Maybe that water is even the reason they're having problems with the DNA. maybe a lot of what was happening was going on right there in the water. Maybe one made it across. For some reason, I think Libby would just kind of fly across there, you know? So yeah, these were two of the searchers around 10, I think it was like 10:45. It seemed like there was a whole lot of people out there. Bogey said police radio said the girls were found in the water. No. A person named John Weaver reported that they were found in the water, but he was most likely misspeaking. Thanks, Jules. Oh, don't get too excited. It's going to be most likely just like this. Just super exclusive. Hopefully you guys aren't hearing that dog bark too much. Oh, here we go. The timestamp from the Twitter. The two missing young teen girls were hiking near the Monon High Bridge where two searchers look for them near noon Tuesday. So this was posted at 10:14 a.m. on the 14th. So this was almost exactly 2 hours precisely before they were found. I don't see a whole lot of searching going on. I don't see anybody down here. I don't see anybody across the creek. I don't see anybody here to the right. I see two people. Well, I did find some new photos from him. Hold on. Let me see if I can find those. I actually found them today. Okay. So these were actually included in an article. Check this out. I've never seen this before. Tell me if you guys have ever seen this photo before. I'm pretty sure that's J. Kyle Keener, right? But what's going on back here? I pulled this directly from an I think it's the Tribune? Whatever media outlet he used to work for. They had this posted on there. Yeah, I've never seen them. For the first time, I was like, whoa, what is that? And it's very weird. Like, what's going on back here? Oh, there we go. Thanks, B. Hart. Logansport Pharaohs Tribune. B Hart coming in with the clutch. Here's another one that I found. It was basically another link within this article. And this is another photo from J. Kyle Keener. Looks like he took it down the other path. But I don't see anybody searching down here, do you? Oh, this one? Yeah, what's going on with this? So weird. It's like two other people right here, but so strange. It's like they're hiding. Oh, this is the weirdest image, really. Yeah, it looks like two other people, actually. But why are they all wearing, like, similar hats? What's up, Tammy? Yeah, these images are from the 14th. Yeah, they're from the 14th. Around, well, several hours. So I'm going to say like anywhere between 9 and noon or even afternoon, because he takes some of the images after they were found. But these ones right here are prior. Yeah, what a strange photo, huh? It's like, what's going on in the front here? Strange hat. What's up, Marlo? We just been hanging out. I don't even know if I'll keep this one up. We'll see. It's been pretty good so far. Yep, hands in the pocket. I don't think hands in the pocket is a big deal. I always have my hands in my pocket.
Look at that main suspect's picture, piece it together, and give Abby and Libby the voice that this suspect took away so we can bring these girls and their family peace and justice. Reporting tonight live in Delphi, I'm Alexis McAdams. Back to you.
Alexis, thank you.
Yeah, like a little top hat. I don't know, guys, but we hit the hour mark. So I want to thank you. Actually, I'm going to keep this stream up. This was actually a really good stream. We touched on a lot of stuff. So, yeah, we're going to keep this one up. But I do got to get out of here. And I have something in the works for you guys. I'm going to have a panel, most likely on Monday or Tuesday. Two of my favorite guys have agreed to join me. We're just working out the schedule. And we're going to be talking Delphi. And I can't wait. It's going to be a good one. 20 laps. Thank you. You as well. Thanks, Steve. Thanks for joining. It's always good to see you. Later, armchair. Thanks, Jules. Heh. Thanks, Vanessa. Right? Everybody does at this point. All right, guys, take care. Have a safe rest of your weekend. I will see you again very shortly. Thanks to everybody who participated in the chat. Anybody who's watching the replay, hey, how you doing? And I'm sure I'll see you guys again real soon. Take care.